talk to you about today is a little bit of my last book, The Long Tail, and then a preview of the work I'm doing right now on the economics of zero, on this mysterious ability to make money by giving things away in ways that may not be exactly what you expect. So I'll start with just a quick review of what's different about the 21st century, and then we'll talk about the economics of this new business approach. We grew up in the 20th century, and the 20th century was a century that was dominated by mass media. And we think of this as being the normal state of things. There's always prime time, there was always, the top 40, there's the blockbusters and the hits and the bestsellers, and we thought this was the sort of the natural sort of pinnacle of human culture, that we would become a blockbuster culture. And that, the television of the 20th century reflected what we wanted and who we are. But when you think about it, this is really new. And it started about 1920 with the invention of radio. Before the invention of broadcast, we had radically fragmented culture. Your culture was different than my culture, one town was different than another. We really had a kind of a very narrow local culture. And then we invented the new economy of the 20th century, which was this new way to distribute culture at no cost. The amazing thing about radio was that you could reach 1 million people for the price of one, or 10 million people for the price of one. In economic terms, the marginal cost of reaching additional viewers was zero. Extraordinary ability to spread culture across countries, cities, nations, continents, even the world. But there was a cost that came with this, and we didn't immediately realize what that cost was. But over time, we recognized the price of infinite reach, and that was very limited variety. There were only 5 channels or 5 radio stations. That this extraordinary ability to broadcast culture to everybody could only be done with a very small amount of culture. So we had to invent a new form of culture, which we called mass media. And we had to invent products and services that fit everybody. And we invented the lowest common denominator and one size fits all. And this created a new class of product that was designed to be a blockbuster. Now, before that, there had really been very little like that. I mean, the newspaper, printing technology at the end of the 1800s, photographic recording technology started in that direction, but broadcast took it to a new level.